I'm your host, Jay, and you're watching Whip Appeal on 6 News. Today we're going to be reviewing Float by Janelle Monae. It's her new single. It's not attached to any album that we know about, but let's get into the verses. I never thought I would be listening to a Janelle Monae song, if we being real, especially after the first album, you know, but this song really surprised me. I've been kind of disillusioned with rap, and I think her bars on the first verse or both verses are dope. And what I really like about the verses is that she's being real about herself. She's saying, yo, I am who I am. I'm happy. I'm satisfied with being me, and I'm floating because of that. I think that's a good lesson for everybody to learn. You know, sometimes we have issues with self-acceptance, and she's talking about it. And what's cool is, it's to a backdrop of some very triumphant drums. I mean, horns. Now, the drums, they kind of like weird, so it doesn't really knock in the whip. If you read our review, you will see that I kind of called it a knockoff Lil Nas X song. You might agree, you might not, it's fine. But overall, the verses are really good. She does a great job rapping. She's on beat. She's riding the beat. So overall, I really like the verses. I think it's a great song, and I like the message. She's telling a great story that we all can learn from. Now let's move on to the hook. I like the hook. It's serviceable. The way she says float is really cool. It sounds floaty how she's saying it. I feel like her acting prowess really shows during the hook. But what I really don't like about the hook that's really jarring to me is how offbeat the drums are. I don't know what they were trying to do, but the drums, they're like a millisecond off, and you really hear it in the ride. You really hear it in the whip. It just really throws me off. As a musician, maybe it might be extra jarring to me, but I just really don't like the hook for that reason. We don't really have this problem during the verses, but during the hook, them drums are something else. They're floating too much. Use the quantize. And let's move on to the parting thought. Overall, I like the song a lot. I think it has a good message. I love the horns, very triumphant, and it's like celebrating an evolution of, hey, this is who I am, this is what I'm about. I got my accolades, my resume is solid, and if you like it, that's cool. If you don't, that's cool as well, because I'm gonna keep floating. Once again, like I said earlier in the Whip Appeal review, I think it's a message that we all can learn from. But overall, I think the track suffers during the hook. The drums get off beat. I kind of feel like that's unacceptable, especially in the whip. Not really good. And some people, especially on 6 Zeros, they said they felt like it was kind of phoned in, like it was on the cutting room floor. It kind of tanked my opinion a little bit. I could kind of see their point on that, but overall, I like the song, and I'm going to give it 4 out of 6 zeros.